Hello and welcome back to the stream. Today we continue playing Control. Sorry for not streaming the last 2 days. I think it was Tuesday and Friday. I totally forgot that I had other plans IRL. I couldn't make it in time, so I skipped those 2 streams. Should have dropped a note on X or something though. So sorry about that. But today we are continuing with the schedule, which is Control for today, and tomorrow will be Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, and after that Hollow Knight, which I really wanna play more than the 2 other games right now. I don't know why, it's just a mood thing maybe. So, but yeah, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, Control and Baldur's Gate are not bad games, they are actually good. So I just have to get into the right mood set or to, yeah. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Let us go first into the game. Okay, there we go. So, what the frick? Okay, this is strange. So, first of all, I talked with a colleague of mine that I already mentioned in the previous episodes. Yeah,
replace the parts.
She's also there beside that I want to talk about in a minute. She's also playing the game and is a little bit further down the road, I guess. And she already did this part here, and I asked her how I could solve this mystery of opening the door, but I'm dumb as fuck. Of course, you would have to replace that thing here with a new one, which is working. I don't know why I didn't expect a riddle like that in a game like this. But of course it makes sense. We kind of have now telekinesis, access to telekinesis, some power of, I don't know if you can call it that, but you know what I mean. We can move objects with our thoughts merely. And the other thing with the his that explode when they approach you, she couldn't remember that, so maybe it's a bug or anything like that. I'm not 100% sure. I would have to look that up. So, but she insisted that this didn't happen to her, that they constantly were popping and respawning as soon as they get killed. Okay, and I have to get okay, the controls what was again? Little mouse button, I guess. Yeah.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig plants inside the plant has a seed.
Okay, so we will do this part first. Because I don't want to spend hours after hours, trying to solve the mystery of the exploding and respawning hiss. When we can when we can just do the swing first, so content is content. The heck was that? Okay, at least we got audio and visual feedback if they die. And it's... Oh, we can jump over that. What the frick? This is something that I'm really not... She can do a lot more than it seems like in the first... at first, I can use her to climb over fences and jump over this barriers, this lower barriers, or I don't know, use our powers to dash in the air. So it is something. The movement set, the movement set is something that I have to get used first. I'm not used to it right now. At least not yet. Okay, so oh, I got it. Uh-oh, that was dumb. is this already, okay, got it.
Power fixed. Now let's fix the pumps and water flow.
I like that, really, I like that. You can feel how heavy the door is by just hearing how it unlocks and like opens. This is very good sound design. Okay, let us take a quick look at the materials because we got a bunch of new ones here. Okay, let's keep going. I didn't expect the swing, this section to be that short. Actually, I thought it would be much longer in terms of play time. Oh god, which means we now have to
Power cut. Replace the parts.
yeah, we now have to deal with the exploding hiss.
I don't like that sound.
Yeah, me neither. Or neither. I think neither is the English, Oxford English pronunciation, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's get to it. But first we have to save. I don't like oh, what is that? Unlock the second mod slot and increase base weapon damage. Ui. Construct. Okay, we can't afford either of those. Construct spin as a generous magazine and high rate of fire burst used in controlled bursts. I'm not, I say it as it is. It is not very self-explanatory or intuitive how this abilities and astral constructs work and what they are. I mean, it's not a problem in itself, because I am used to not taken by the hand, or like not have me explained every step. I can do that myself. I can do research and look up things and try to understand things and make sense of things. I mean, I can do that. It's not the end of the world, but of course it takes time, and it is not. It takes time and effort to do that, and most of the newer games that came out recently or in recent times, they try to make your life more easy in general, which means they explain stuff or introduce it in a way that you understand it without having to study mathematics, or I don't know, you know what I mean. This is just like you get the onboarding and or game mechanics, but I'm fine with not having that here. Okay. Oh, we had to do that first because now it seems like we can go there. Okay, so it was either a bug or we had to do the other wing first. Frick, I can't go down there, can I? Well, that went better than I thought it would be. Okay, let's there are the pumps, of course. Furnace chamber, maybe we go to the pumps first.
need to fix this thing ASAP.
Go to ship. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the core. My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak
Uh-oh, that was not very wise. Oh, you are here.
I don't like that sound.
Okay, just be smart, follow the pipes. Okay, this one we already activated, the other one too, so... Oh, it's corrupted because of that stuff here. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, okay.
What the hell is that?
It's
Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
yeah, it's disgusting. That is the word that I was searching for. Frick. What the? Okay, but if we kill the, I don't know, the eyes or what they are to resemble, it's retreating. That should be a door. Shouldn't it? Wow.
We need to fix this thing ASAP. Let's go lift the lockdown.
Oh frick, how can we defeat this guy? Huh? I don't get it. Okay, apparently, I don't know why he died. Maybe of the light? I'm not sure. It didn't do too much damage. So yeah. Gotta go with the flow. What the hell? We already made it. Rick. And not already, almost, I mean. Oh god, my English.
Just hold together a little longer.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay, we're still missing some. No, it's open. Yeah, okay, perfect. So at least the progress gets got saved, or so we don't have to do that again. Just walk there again, which is very nice. I'm a little bit confused, to be honest, with the saving stuff here in this game, in terms of how the game saves, the quick save, and that you can manually save at any given point. I mean, I can understand that, but quick saves, or the automatic quick saves, are, I don't know, strange. water fellow. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I'm not sure. We already read this, right? Yeah, I think so. I used to play with the Avatar. I prefer that rather than using my webcam. Okay, so let's lift the lockdown. I just prefer using an avatar instead. There's no specific reason. Wait a minute, are we right here? No, of course not. I'm from Germany. Oh god, and I'm completely lost. How do we get there? It's apparently on a different level.
We need to fix this thing ASAP. I've only been to Berlin once in my life, to be honest. It's not in my near vicinity.
Yeah, I would say one of my favorite anime characters. Okay, nothing important, I hope. Yeah, it's just a basic model with a few adjustments. The right model.
Forces contained.
Nothing special.
The lockdown will only be lifted by a directorial override.
Okay, then let's
This
do
is what
one.
we came here to do.
Exactly.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Oh god. It's time, guys. Let's see if we can talk with Adi first, though. Wait a minute. Okay. I think there are multiple answers to that questions or multiple reasons for why I don't do that or didn't do that. And I think the one that is the most important is that my current setting would have problems with that. My PC is not as strong. I'm also lagging the ability to do it myself. I don't really care. I'm frugal when it comes to that. it's not that important for me. Oh, there he is. Can't we talk to him? No, apparently not. Why? Come on, we did the job he asked us to do. Okay, they're not. Yeah, other games are lagging though, and I'm only playing on 720p. I think with 30 FPS, which is not good, not very good. Oh god, where to go? I don't really use all that things, but thanks.
There's Trench was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
I saw Trench and Darwin arguing. Trench was furious.
Jesse, you made it! And you lifted the internal lockdown. Let's talk, Emily. Yes, of course.
Okay, this is getting interesting.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Okay. This is very strange. We helped him also, so collectibles. Unread, okay. I don't get it. Which ones we did not read? Damage after kills. Rate of fire. Damage boost. Damage after kills. Oh no.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions.
Okay, we got new ability points. So I will go first down this road, I guess.
Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential.
God,
No use
okay.
guessing the Hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion
And
reactor.
if you're watching this on
There's no
YouTube,
other way to create
I
that
want
kind
to
of
also
energy
speak
output,
to the audience, because I think there are people watching this only on YouTube. Maybe not many.
Here? Well, we don't have the proper facilities.
But there are people. And I want to address something. Those persons that keep popping up, or bots, I don't know, in my live stream. Because I'm an unknown, super small streamer with no audience, no influence, no whatsoever. I don't fucking care. They try to sell stuff all the time. Despite this, I'm stating it clearly in the rules that I'm not interested in buying stuff, or people that try to promote themselves or their products or services or whatever. I don't care. I don't want this on my stream. Because it's not a... I don't do that for money. I do that for fun. And it's just annoying, especially if the rules of the stream say so. So I'm not sure what I can do about that to make it clearer, to don't have to deal with that people live on a stream, because this is something that you will see on a recording, or hear on a recording too, and this is something that distracts me and interrupts the flow of the game or of the session. Okay, where's the research parapsychology? Where the frick is that? And I don't wanna ruin the experience on YouTube. And the fact that I have to talk, or that I'm talking about that right now while playing, is already something that could be avoided. Let's see if we can maybe not that one, fast travel. Go to the NSC energy converters. Okay. And let's do this. frick. Are we actually right? Thanks for the follow. And please don't try to sell something. Okay. Unless you review by Captain Logan. These days, most YA novels intertwine with the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance, unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the world. To find a cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territory. The people all live in walled cities, not because dystopian future, and along the way they just have to fall in love. I like how we never got to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for YA. The main character succumbs to Fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give this book 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to be to my brother's kids. I hope it's still right here. Okay, the elevator is super random placed, but okay. Let's go and do a little bit research. Hell yeah. Waited for this. Yes.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen. Welcome to the research sector.
You just gonna like him. The voice of Alan Wake.
Research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi.
Or does he? I don't know about his
Anyway,
in this game
24 years now.
of the connections
Through those years, we've made
to Alan Wake.
authored studies of great importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality.
It's getting more freaky by minute.
Welcome. Assuming you have.
Oh god, snipers. Okay, the sniper. Okay. Utilization of supernatural elements. Thresholds have always been source of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau. But we must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought black rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries. But if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to lengths. We must go in dividing back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Refer to file 5941284 for full report. Okay, so this is maybe the black mold. We can't just go there, right? Or we can actually. Okay, but we have to fight it back to be able to reclaim that control point, or... It's funny how they constantly talk in German. The voices. I don't know what that means. For who among us has touched the foundations of this world and deemed them solid? Hi Carla. Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab, Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 black rock samples you sent, the business or whatever you call it. I filed them in the usual place under C for color. I am now made what the frick? Mnemonic device? I'm not sure what this word is, right? Haha. Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about it, the data. I gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the very best. Hubert. It's funny how she smashes against radio. So I think we die if we go down there. Well, maybe we should go to that room first. Oh god. There's more on the walls. You can read it if you want. Yeah. Okay, that should be enough to be able for you to pause it and read it. Okay, a music piece, maybe even with information. Oh, song questionnaire. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. Did your song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. Did you at any point feel a strong emotion? So, if so, what emotion? Did a clear image of weapon appear at your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings. Oh, sorry. You see them. Have you ever heard the murmur of voices when no one is present? If so, what did they say? Do you hear them now? Please choose one from each of the following pairs. Okay. I'm not sure, maybe this all means something. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like that. Or if this whole scene here is like an reference to something else in the Remedy universe. I'm just I'm not how do you say it, not elaborate enough when it comes to this stuff. I'm not very deep into that. I'm just superficial, casual, filthy, casual player. Okay, let's go down there. Oh god, this does not look good. It looks like the horse, the oldest horse, has a really has a molding problem. I mean, it's funny if you look at it from a meta perspective. We are doing nothing more than janitor's work. We are clearing up the stuff that's the dirt and fix something in the house, in a house. But it's a little bit more complicated than that. IRL, or in the game, I mean. There is a short story of Stephen King, I guess. Was it King? Yeah, I think of Stephen King. Is a little bit similar. Not in every aspect, but there are parallels. And they are the main protagonists of the story. They also go down, they are just on a cleaning job, I guess. You could call it that, and they go down level by level in that building and clean and tidy stuff. And with each, the deeper they go, the nastier it gets. This is all that I'm saying, because everything else would be spoiler. Okay, this is level 4. We can't access this yet. Yeah. They are how do you say that? They follow a target. Rick. I didn't saw that. I didn't see that. Okay, nothing happened. Strange. Okay, listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for a few years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went, dear Rodriguez. Synchronicity, oh god, is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoining in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road. Now we must walk it. We fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Refer to file for full report. Oh, there's the office of Dr. Darling. Let's go there instead and down this time, because the enemies there seem to be a little bit too too strong for us. Okay, alternative perspective, objects of power and their astral connections. Sorry, Dr. Darling is insisting that certain objects of power share this direct connection to an entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I am allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very of objects, such as the hotline of the service weapon, or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to but had the connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the is a natural fact and not something more. Refer to file 6239382 for full report.
Fielding question. I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more. Recently.
Oh god, okay.
What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway? Fuck.
Okay, utilization of supernatural elements, resonance, confidential summary. Resonance, it's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Open the door to a, I've called the image of force that is far beyond the forces we previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in all altered phenomenon? AWEs, altered items, objects of powers, do they share a common that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? Refer to file for full report. Maybe that's because
Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. They're not tracking your movements.
the
Listening to your conversations.
HRAs are looking like a little bit like speakers.
You do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
Examination of financial topics, astral plane, and objects of power summary. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power and spot uses into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes and the collective subconscious would be inhabited by supernatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and objects were left behind as the borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disapprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge. Refer to file 632-6498 for full report.
Think of them as a life preserver.
Yeah, frick. What did we collect?
Classified. One day that classified not water might pour in and...
Constantly changing labyrinth. You never pass through.
Looks a little bit like the hotel in Shining. And it's freaky. Oh, and we have to find a way through the labyrinth. I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I have to find the riddle, the answer for the riddle. Maybe the answer has to do something with the pictures here. I'm not quite sure. We have to do this a certain amount of time, or I can remember there was a similar ashtray maze. Maybe it has to do something with the ashtray. I can remember there was a similar riddle or puzzle or in Alan Wake 2 in a bunker. Let's see. So this riddle is quite it is it's funny because I have to make a tea real quick after what I was about to say. There is like this this definition of being crazy, which goes doing the same thing over and over again, or saying the same thing, I don't know, and expects a different outcome, expect a different response or consequence. So actually that is not crazy, because if there is a small possibility, and there are such cases in physics, for example, even if it's small, and you are lucky, or you do something often enough, then it turns out to be that you're having success. Or so this could be also about literally running in circles often enough in a certain amount of time to be able to unlock the further path. No, we don't know that. I mean, it's a game. It could be possible. I highly doubt it, but this could be a possibility. But the fact that we have, I think it was almost 20 minutes, or that we get that much time to solve the puzzle, leads me to think that either the control group, the beta testers, maybe people who played this game before, that it took them on average, or at average, I'm not sure which right proposition is right, about 20 minutes to solve this puzzle, or if it's just, I don't know, if you can just solve this puzzle in a minute if you know how to do it, and they decided to be generous with time. But I really want to know what happens after the time ends, the timer, I mean, because this also could be a possibility that if it ends, the doorway opens magically, and everything that we do now is more or less pointless because it will not do anything. I'm not sure. It could be all possible on none of those. So I used the 7 minutes that are remaining, or make a cup of a tea for myself, because my voice is letting me down right now. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm back. So, if I can't find the solution of a puzzle, in the next 10 minutes I have to end the stream because there is something my washing machine, I mean the laundry machine, I have to pack out laundry. It's, okay, maybe we should not be there yet. There is it's in about 10 minutes or so. Yeah. I'm not sure if this is the right direction for us. But right now, it's literally the only thing I can think of.
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the Binder, and those the Binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
Okay. The pink flamingo. AI 46KE. Background agents noticed a transient commonly found outside the entrance of the Bureau headquarters would carry the item and loudly claimed to be responsible for a lack of inclement weather. The frequency of these claims attracted the personal interest of Dr. Darling. In interviews disguised as casual conversations, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. See file PIA. AI 1372 for detailed observation. Dr. Darling reported a wait of seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day after he was found to possess no and was released. The item remains in the Bureau custody on suspicion of altered status. Though this still has not been proven, all known variations of identification from this have failed to elicit a response from the item. Okay. Personal watts for... Okay. Okay, I don't think we should be here. You're too low on everything right now. Yeah, this is not the way we should go, I guess. Well, oh, there is actually something I've overseen. Which is the way back up. Yeah. Okay, good to know. Okay, we have to go up. There it says parapsychology. We have to go there. It looks freaking awesome here, by the way. Yeah, of course, frick. It wants us outside.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Okay. The hell was that? Oh frick, I didn't see that. The snipers are very strong, but it automatically focuses the enemies that are in my vicinity. Oh, construct piers.
Vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white, non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Okay, and with this, I end the stream for today. We actually go to the chilling screen. I hope you had a good one, and sorry for having to deal with those kind of people who constantly wanted to sell something on a stream. It's not bothersome nuisance. I'm not sure what to do about it yet. But yeah, I think we made a little bit progress today in the game, and I'm looking forward to continuing playing Control. But for now, yeah, we are sticking to Baldur's Gate and Hollow Knight the next 2 days. So I hope you are staying tuned for that too. And have a good one as always. Stay safe, my friends. We see each other around. Bye bye.